Hi everyone! Let me quickly show you how we are joining the two pieces of the ear so that we can finally get this result from our mouse crochet pattern. This is the first ear that I just completed. This is the back, this is the front, so this is the back, this is the front. I'm finishing off the front piece first. So it depends how you want to call them, which is back, which is front, but yeah, so this is the inside of the ear, this is the back of it, and I'm not cutting the yarn after I complete the last row of this one because I want to now join the two pieces together. Let me real quick show you how I'm doing this. So here we are, I'm just making like a sandwich with both of them. Let me zoom in a bit so that we can see better. And I'm simply making 30 single crochets around the whole ear. So here we go. So basically go in each stitch of each part of the ear and just start making my single crochets. And I'll continue like that until I've covered the whole ear. So let's speed up and we'll get back to it once we are at the finish so that I can show you how we make it a complete ear. Okay, so we are finishing off with joining both pieces together. We have 2 more stitches to go. 1, and this is 2. Here we are now. This is the ear completely joined together, both pieces, and now we want to do it like this one to get this shape so that we can then place it to the head like that. So let's go ahead and do it. To do that, what we need to do is as follows. So we want to make 3 single crochets covering 6 stitches. So we're making something like a sandwich again, and we are in the first stitch, so we count 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th one, and this is, let's do it again. The first one we're already in it, so then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in this 6th stitch from the inside like that, we're doing a slip stitch, and now we want to cover this part here. So in order to cover it, we need to do 2 more single crochets. This is the first one, and that's the second one, like that. And now you can see that we have both ears looking the same way. So I'm leaving a long tail here so that I can actually sew it to the head, and I'm gonna do the same with the second ear. So we're putting it, just pull this, and the next thing that needs to happen is we want to position the ears. Let me zoom back a little bit. So next thing is that we position both ears to look good, and then we will sew them in place to the head. And yeah, this is how you complete the ears for the mouse. Okay, now let me try and show you how I'm sewing the ears to the head. It's no simple task really, because we really want the ear to stay as close to the head as possible, the lower part of it. So I already did the first ear and I left the tail here, so that when we're done with the second ear, we take the rest of the yarn, this one, the tail of it, through this same hole, make a knot and hide it in the head, inside the head. But before we get to that, let me try and show you. I pinned both ears to the head, and the way I did it, it was basically I was trying to find the middle, and I counted from this very first round that is visible after, like right after the pink of the nose. I counted 20 rounds, and here between the ears I left 13 stitches, and this is the middle, I'd say. This is the center, and I tried to equally position the ears on each side of the head. So I'm starting at the top, so there's no right or wrong, I'd say here. Just pull as tightly as you can, because you really want to make sure that there are no loose visible that there is no visible yarn here on top. So just go around several times. Be careful with the nose, it really gets in the way. Pulling as tightly as I can, going back, and I'm gonna go once again here to the front. Try and sew this front piece. And I'll go here, right at the front, right beneath the ear even. Make sure it's not going too much to the front, because we want this to stay hidden. I can remove the pins, because this will also show me like how much I need to work on this ear to get it closer to the head. So now my yarn is here right beneath it. I'm gonna go a bit away. Then pull tightly. Go back to the ear, and then go a bit to the back. So let me go here first, so that I can show you, like that. And now I want to also cover this back part of the ear. So basically I would come, make sure not to go to the front pink part, so just make sure to take the stitches from the white part of the ear. And now I'm gonna pull. You see it's still away from the head, so I need to work some more on getting it closer. So I'm really pretty much just eyeballing where to go next, trying to pull it as close to the head as possible. Helping myself with my thumb here, placing it inside. Just really trying to So something is visible here. I'm gonna try and hide it afterwards with the hook. Here it looks okay, so I'm gonna, let's see, just trying to decide. Oops. I'm gonna go back to the head and to the front. See. One final time. Pull it, go into the head, and then I'm gonna go try to exit here next to the other tail. I think I'm there, so let me pull one final time. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so let me make the knot. Cut the excess, and I'm gonna hide the yarn inside the head. Okay, and this thing I can also cut it, and now it's hidden. Sure what that is, so I'm just gonna hide it using my thinner hook. This is a really thin one, so I'm just gonna go here. Let's see, grab it and pull, and it's not visible anymore. Okay, now we can test out whether our ribbon bow is gonna fit. Let's see, I'm gonna try to put it on from the front before I go, and let me zoom out a bit. Okay. Yep. I think it's here. It's not so bad. Let me see which side I like more. I think it's actually this one. This yarn tail, I'm gonna use it because although we have this chain here that's gonna go around the head, I still want to secure it to stay on the head even if this is removed by the child. So let's try that again. See how much to the right or to the left I want this to be. Okay. I'm gonna make the bow really nice at the end, but yeah, so something like that. Next I'm gonna go ahead and sew this, covering from the top and then going inside the head and just doing that like 2 or 3 times, and then I'm gonna hide it inside the head again. So I'll make a knot and hide it just to secure it on top of the head. And then we will continue by embroidering the eyes.